Okay, and I am back with another Follow a Sketch February, and this is the sketch that we will be doing. Actually, I've already flipped the sketch and put the circles that were on the right side over to the left because that worked better for my layout that I plan on doing. So a couple things that I picked out for this layout is a sticker book by Kaiser Craft. I really truly miss this company. I wish they'd come out with a little bit more, but I haven't seen stuff in a while. So through that sticker book, I have already picked out some flowers, which are going to represent the circles, and a couple strips of stickers, as well as my title and a few banner pieces that I have picked out from that sticker book as well. I have a few leftovers that are from my paper pumpkin kits that I used to get. And then I have two little wooden turtles that are from the dollar store. I picked them out from the dollar store. Isn't that weird? And then last but not least, I'm going to back all my photos on this gorgeous Minte paper that is from the Urban Jungle collection. I absolutely love it, but it's meant to go up and down. I'm going to turn it on its side so those streak marks go off to the side, and I'm going to do a pocket page today. I'm finally finishing. This is my last zoo page that I have, and I'm finally finishing that other side that I created last month during the Baby Got Scrap series. So the first thing I'm going to work on is my little title. Now, where they have a title is in a circle, and I kind of wanted this marquee looking label, but I want it to be a little bit more on the rounder side, if that makes any sense. So basically what I did was I measured the short side, figured it out that it was almost an inch, and then went ahead and measured it so that way I had that inch again. Now it doesn't look like an inch, it actually looks a little taller, but I'm going to go with it because it works better for my title. But that is kind of what I'm trying to work on right now. Now instead of the line going all the way across through the circle and from side to side on the layout, I'm going to have mine just be very close in that center, but yet still represent a portion of that sketch. Okay. Then I went off camera and I glued all my photos together. Now this one photo that is in between my two 4x3 cards slots, I should say, is one photo. And then I just cut it to make it look like it went across both sides. So that way I could fill up all my spots and I didn't really need gaps and things like that. What do you do with gaps? So the more that I can fill up gaps, the better, the way better. So here I am trying to figure out how to place my title. I want it right in the center, just like the sketch has theirs. They do only have one photo, but I'm clearly having way more photos. And I took that kind of journal spot, and instead of having the circles just up at the top, I'm going to have the circles at the top and the bottom, and my two little kitty photos are going to be in the center. Now I wish I remembered the name of this kitty. I apologize, I do not. But now that I've said that, hopefully I have lots and lots of comments and I'll learn more about what kind of kitty this is. I know it's not an ocelot, because ocelots are, they don't look so kitten-ish, and they definitely do have a longer, slender body. So I know that that's not what it is. And I know it's not a serval either. So I'm just kind of curious at what kind of kitty this is. But as for now, it's going to represent the journaling spot, or those two photos of this kitty are going to represent the journaling spot where that is right underneath the circular elements on this sketch. Also, I am, instead of having like the little circle swirls that are going around the title, I went ahead and did a flower cluster, and then I'm going to have my sea turtles swirl downward rather than across into the photos. So I'm just altering this sketch to work with my blank spots rather than trying to make everything work. Now, like I said, I'm going to use these flowers as my circle bits rather than try to come up with some geometric configuration that matches. And then, of course, the larger flowers did end up working better down at the bottom than the smaller set, which is basically I cut this larger floral piece in half, and I only used the half portion. So that's what happened. Actually, I think I just nope, that's what happened. I'm sorry, squirrel. And then I'm going to take this border strip that is just a bunch of tropical leaves and put them you know, in blank spots, and that's it. I'm just going to have a couple banner pieces kind of going in and out of the florals to fill in the gaps, you guys. It doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to have rhyme or reason. I picked the colors because of my cute little turtle photos. I love having the turtle, he's underwater, and then you can see the reflection, so it looks like there's two turtles. I thought that was absolutely kind of cute. And then the upper portion where the turtle is you have like the light hitting the water, but just as he's going up, he opened his mouth. And so you can see his mouth wide open up at the top of the water if you looked at the photos close enough. And then I've got two alligators up at the top that are just absolutely chilling. They're at the very beginning of the reptiles room when you first walk in. So the title of this layout is Take It Easy in the Reptile Room. And that's all it is. This little kitty is hanging out. I don't know if it's his normal spot or if he's just relocated until his area is clean. I'm not really sure about that one because it is kind of weird. They did have a lot of animals that normally didn't belong in the reptile room So it was just different. Now I'm going to go ahead and color these dollar store, yes, turtles. I'm so sorry. Bless me. Oh my goodness. And what happened with these turtles is they didn't take color very well. I'm going to say that out loud. I had to wait hours for them to finally dry. The paint never soaked in. The oxide never, the spray, anything never soaked in. And so it took hours for it to dry. And then I'm going to use this really cool chameleon paint while they're still wet and just give their shell a different kind of color texture. I have a silicone brush that I am using to keep it clean around where the little head and feet poke in. That way I don't get those colors. And then because the wax is kind of on the thick side, I'm just cleaning out the in-between spaces of the shell just to keep it a little cleaner. And when I went to go do the second shell, I actually was a little bit softer with the chameleon wax, so I didn't have to clean it out at all. But my first time I was like really rubbing it in and doing business with it. And yeah, I definitely did not do that on the second round because I wanted to make sure. And to give it a little bit of texture on the shell, I'm taking this Altenew Gold spray. I'm just trying to use it up, you guys. To be honest, I'm just trying to use it as an excuse to finish up the bottle so it gets off my desk. Yes, I have a brand new bottle already of it waiting to be used, which actually I've already used because I forgot that this one was not done yet. So I had to put this on my desk so I remembered that not to go reach for the new bottle and use the old bottle. All right, so this is my take on the sketch, even though I did stretch it quite a bit of where I was going to do what. This photo right here basically was supposed to be the main photo, but I did add that little banner that says chill out because that's what they're doing. They're just chilling. And then my turtles and my title are all going to be on the outside of my page protector. That is why I kind of sort of have not glued them down just yet because I wasn't going to run an X-Acto knife in between my title and chop it all up like that. And definitely I wanted my turtles to be free flowing, so they are all going to be on the outside of my page protector. I just wanted to show you guys close-ups of what they would look like before the glare hit with the page protector. So this is it, and this is the rest. Like I said, I totally took the sketch with good intentions and ran with it with what I had. Especially with that kind of paint palette design. I didn't have any pictures of my kids in art class and whatnot. So I went with this one, and I thought that it went really well. I loved the direction that the sketch took me. As far as, you know, having those decorations on, you know, going up and down, that's exactly what I needed for this particular sketch. So anyways, be sure to check out everyone else that is playing along with the Follow a Sketch February over on the Facebook group. The link down below is directly to that album, so you just click on any sketch and see all the takes for it. And I will check y'all later.